So, today's September 1, actually, and I'm actually in the Newcastle of Newcastle. And I think we're looking at an old garter rope that's been boarded up, otherwise it might be some other kind of a object here in the corner. I'm starting in the middle of the castle so you can kind of get an idea of where we're going to be walking, because it's kind of a neat little, lots of little corridors leading off of many halls. Now, unfortunately, the views of today are not quite the same as the views that might have been in years past. Now this overlooks the railroad and into the city proper. We do have a view of this cathedral over here. I didn't find out which one that is, but I can imagine that back in 1066 when this was built, this would have all been much farmland, and an interesting and spectacular view. So we are in the Grand Hall. That doorway there leads to the King's Chambers. And you can see there's a balcony up there. Probably a lot of light gets in here during the days, even without the electric light that we've got going on now. Going towards the well room. Spend a moment here and get a view of the sign. We can hit pause to watch that later. And the same view of the railroad tracks. At the well. And it's very deep. It's very hard to see with this light shining right down on it. I'm going to go up to the gallery and then I'm going to go up to the roof. These circular stairwells. Oh, my knees are not happy with me today. So here we are in the gallery overlooking the hall that we were just in. And it looks like I can go even further up the gallery. And the window from the other side also overlooks train tracks. And this is the River Tyne. Hence the name of the city is Newcastle upon Tyne. I don't know which bridge that is. I think that's the High Bridge. There's 7 bridges here in Newcastle and I haven't yet learned which ones are which. Sounds like a train's coming by, but I don't know from which side. Probably the other. Yeah, the other side. You hear lots of trains, but you don't know where they're coming because this place is riddled with train tracks. This is an unfinished stair, so I guess you can't. Reflection. Let's see if that's any better. No, not much better. It's possible that the work on the staircase was abandoned when William the Lion, King of Scotland, invaded Northumberland in 1174. Okay. Back down there. And hopefully to the roof. And then I'm going to shut this off and explore on my own for a little while. I'm just assuming that if I keep going up, I'll find the roof. here, we are overlooking some kind of Doric columned building. Still over the Great Hall with its fireplace. I believe we found it. The roof. The roof. Danger everywhere, Will Robinson. Danger. A long drop down. And we can see pretty much the same views that we were seeing earlier, except with a broader view. Another bridge of Newcastle. You can see how quickly the current's running right now. It's a very fast current, actually. This large white building here, I'm going to assume is the Newcastle Stadium. And today, Newcastle is playing. I can't remember who they're playing against. Jersey, and everybody in Manchester will hate me because I'm wearing a Newcastle jersey. I just don't know. It's like wearing a Baltimore shirt in New Orleans just after Baltimore. Or at least a side view of the Black Gate, because this tower is also a part of the castle. And I've only had a few moments to snatch a look at the floor plans of these places. And you can kind of see some of the ruins of what also was part of this. I guess the keep is the only thing really truly standing with the tower, but you can tell that this probably went a lot further around and was its own little tiny city in effect. My hostel is way over there. See that red tower? That red construction beam thing, go to the right, and I'm probably somewhere way over there. It's a good 2-mile walk from where I'm standing. They do have a metro system here, so I have availed myself of an all-day metro pass so that I can maybe, hopefully, get on and off and see some other sights of Newcastle, which I will try to tape as we go along. One last thing I want to do is I do want to climb up. It's an even better view. I have no idea what that big silver blob thing is. It's kind of an ugly building if you ask me. Not quite sure what modern architects are going for sometimes. Tempting as it might be to go up one bridge and down the other, and up one and down the other, I don't think I'm going to. That, I believe, is the swing bridge. But I'm not sure I believe the names of the bridges. So I'm going to go... No, I'm not. It just leads down. Let me try this one. This one will lead up. Low wall, low ceiling. I can barely get up through this. Oh, okay, here we go. This will tell you what you're seeing. Close up of the words here. Maybe I can piece that back together later on. So anyway, this is the Newcastle in Newcastle. One last spin around, and we're done.